So before we start our meditation, let's ask for a blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we humbly ask for your blessings. To my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui, Mahal Guru Jumeling, thank you for the blessings. In full faith, so it is. All right, so here in the United States, we're having a long weekend, so a lot of you are probably relaxing, partying, and whatever else. The rest of the world, whatever you guys are doing. So before we do our meditation, let's talk a little bit about loving energy, okay? Now, you notice I didn't say let's talk about love. I said loving energy. Because once you understand that everything in the universe is energy, you can look at it from a viewpoint of it's something that you create, something that you don't create, all right? So the soul, the spiritual self, is made in the image of God, and it's a being of divine love, a being of divine intelligence, and a being of divine will. Now, the proper application of that teaching is as simple as this. The way Master Choa explained it to me, which I hope, for me, it was a big aha realization moment, and I like to kind of have you have that experience too. It's something like this. For the longest time, you always hear me say, one thing I learned from my teachers, okay, move your body. What are you doing? I'm moving my body. So who's moving the body? I am. So by an act of will, the I am, the spiritual self, the soul, moves the body, right? That's why the Italians call it anima. The soul is anima, the animating factor. You animate the body, okay? And then you have emotions, right? So you feel happiness, feel joy, feel love, feel anger, feel this, feel that. So what are you doing? I am feeling these things. So the I am created these feelings, okay? Then you say, okay, I'm thinking of an apple. What are you doing? I am thinking of the apple. So the thinker is creating the thought of an apple. So who's the thinker? I am, because he said, I'm thinking of the apple. So who's the mover, feeler, and thinker? He said, I am, the spiritual self. You heard that so many times already, okay? Now, what has that got to do with you being a being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power? You heard the saying, as above, so below? All right. So on the lower level, in the earthly life, this soul has to move the body around, has to create feelings, has to create thoughts. But that creator of the thoughts, the feelings, and the move of the body is simultaneously an energy being, if you will, that resides in the higher worlds. That's why you have the higher self, lower self, right? Although it sounds separate, but it's actually one. It's just like I always say, if I have this here, okay. Hello, it's me again. So we say, if I'm the higher self, the higher soul, I put a portion of myself into this puppet. I'm moving around, give me a cookie. Okay, got it? So this hand is the lower self. I am the higher self. I put a portion of myself into this physical shell in order to eat, to be happy, and to really think. Okay? So higher, lower. Got it? So the lower part is this part. Now, why are we talking about this? Because oftentimes we don't realize that the reason we quote-unquote lose control over things in our life is because the higher self and the lower self feel disconnected, right? So the hand is going about its business, and at some point it enjoys the pleasures of the physical world so much, the drama of life, and all that, and all this wonderful knowledge. It has spiritual amnesia that it forgets it's part of the bigger whole. Okay, is everybody with me so far? Now, why is the teaching of you are a being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power so important? It's as simple as this. The higher self is where the full extent of divine power, divine love, and divine intelligence resides. So, when you do our meditation, when you say, we're not the body, we're not the emotion, we're not the thoughts, it's just like saying, during that meditation, I'm doing this, so this guy remembers it's part of this big guy. Okay, for lack of a better way of explaining it. Right? So that's one of the main purpose of meditation, is to discard temporarily the influences of the physical world, the emotional, mental world. So what's left is your real self. Okay? Now, listen carefully. Here's the critical part. Once you do that, the full extent of I am a being of divine power, I am a being of divine love, I am a being of divine intelligence, is now being not infused, but being reminded of the hand or the incarnated soul. So here's what happens. When you come out of meditation and you're in your earthly life again, you being a being of divine power allows you to control your body. You being a being of divine love allows you to control your emotions. You being a being of divine intelligence allows you to control your mind. You get the idea? So when we do these affirmations, I'm a being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power, it's not just empty affirmations, because when you make those affirmations and really keep meditating on the words, meditation means prolong awareness on those words. You go, I am a being of divine power. So I am a being of divine will. This aspect of me that is powerful allows me to control my body, to make sure I don't do things that I'm not supposed to do. Don't do things I'm not supposed to do. Yes? I'm a being of divine love. So anything that is hurtful, that is not loving, that's being done by lower self, I will say, don't do it. Only express love as an emotion or something that's loving and caring. Make sense? I'm a being of divine intelligence, wisdom, understanding. So when the mental faculty is getting confused and going all over the place, thinking of bad thoughts, the higher soul's influence during a meditation would have seeped into the emotion, to the incarnated soul, and says, "Hey, don't think of those bad thoughts. You are a being of divine intelligence. Exercise it." That is the gift of meditation. Make sense? So it prevents us from having prolonged spiritual amnesia. Otherwise, what happens? The lower soul gets such a pleasure of physical, emotional, mental stuff that it forgets, look, this is a temporary thingy. You're going to be here for X amount of years. You're going to extract whatever lessons you get physically, emotionally, mentally, and you're going to discard these instruments. It's just like, I'm getting into a car. I'm going to go from point A to point B. When I get there, I have to get out of the car. I'm going to point A, point B. I'm riding a boat. When I get there, I have to get out of the boat. I'm going from here to there. I'm flying over there on a plane. When I get there, I have to get out of the plane. So the body is like the car. The emotional body is like the boat. The mind is like the plane. In 3 cases, you are the occupant. You are not the vehicle. So the purpose of meditation is to remind you, I am the driver, the captain, and the pilot. So whatever is happening in my life right now, in my earthly life, is some happening outside of who I am. So I get to have control over my response of what's going around me. Now, I'm sharing this with you because, again, people always ask me the same question. I've been on so many interviews. It's always the same question. I'm going to sort of play it. They always ask, what do you think is the meaning of what's going on with the pandemic and the shutdown and the blah, blah, blah. It's the same question every single time. I'm not knocking it, but because it's the obvious question, right? It's the obvious question. People always ask, what's the meaning of this? Let me consult a psychic. I wouldn't waste my time on those. You know why? Because whatever they say, it boils down to one thing: what you can do about it. What if they tell you, well, the earth is going through a transformation and blah, blah, blah. We go, that's nice. So, how's that going to affect my everyday life? Okay, so the universe, the cosmos is changing, the planets are aligning because blah, blah, blah. That's nice. Does that pay my bills? No. Does it help me calm my emotions? No. Get the point? That's good and nice, but I'm the kind of person who likes to talk about when the rubber meets the road. How does it affect my life now? And for me, my realization, at least in my own deluded self, it's to give us the opportunity to say, look, whatever is happening out here, We can't go out, we can't do this, we can't do that. So the secret is to take advantage of this opportunity, since there's so many things we cannot do externally, to put our internal self in order. That's why we do this meditation, so that as you keep doing meditation, at least if you've been joining us 6 times a week for that half an hour or so, aside from me yakking, in that half an hour or so, you are temporarily removing your physical, emotional, mental clothing to remind you of who you are, and put it on again. Take it off, put it on. Take it off, put it on. So hopefully at some point, you take it off, put it on, you start to realize, who is this guy taking things off and putting it on? Oh, it's the I. And so when things start to improve or things start to open up, you already have that solidly within you. A good control over your body, your emotions, and thoughts, because you have months of practice. Right? So regardless of the cosmos doing this, or some planets doing that, or whatever sign that happening in the inner worlds, outer worlds. So, if things are going a certain way, I remind myself who I am. I have control of my body, my emotions, and thought. I'll be able to deal with it in a better way. Make sense? So that's called pragmatic spirituality. Because when all is said and done, I remember my teacher, I would bug him. I'd say, Master, this technique, that technique, and then I'm on and on, talk about all these books. I was a loudmouth. And finally, he probably got so tired because, look, listen. When all is said and done, the most important part that every soul has to first realize is they're not the body, not the emotion, the thoughts, they are the soul. They are one with their higher soul. That is the foundation. From there, then all these things you study. Because without that, the rest don't matter. I go, that makes sense. If you can't even control your body, your emotions, and thoughts, your life is a mess. Who cares what's happening in the cosmos? That's why you notice there's some people, they're good at giving big discussions about how the world is, the universe is, politics and all that. You look at their life, it's still a big hot mess. You know why? Because the house is not in order. The soul does not have control over the body, the emotions, and thoughts. So what if they know all these things? If they can apply in their life, in my opinion, it's complete useless time. I know it sounds harsh, but for some of you, you might say, yeah, that makes sense. So I should really observe that my life is improving. Where am I now compared to 6 weeks ago, 7 months ago, whatever time, when I'm doing my meditation, spiritual practice? Who am I now? Am I calmer? Am I able to handle situations and crises better? Is my mind clearer? Do I stop shouting at people? Am I being able to understand deeper spiritual teachings that I can now help and empower other people? Then you know you're moving forward. Make sense? So I hope that gives you an idea that we don't just do affirmations for the sake of affirmations. So in message has us do the I am affirmation. I'm not the body, not the emotion, not the thoughts. It's to say, body, emotions, and thoughts, you are my instruments. You're my tools. I am the spiritual self. I control you guys. And then from there, I, the soul, am a being of divine intelligence, so I can control my mind. I'm a being of divine love, so I can control my emotions. I'm a being of divine power, so I can control my body. That is the real I. And then once you have that realization, you're the hand controlling, Cookie Monster, right? The next thing is to remember, oh, I'm now part of this something bigger. So from there you go, I'm one with my higher soul. I am the higher soul. That's the real I. And you go, but where did the higher soul come from? The higher soul came from the Spirit. I'm one with the divine Spirit in me. Then from there, I'm one with God, I'm one with all. So this is the process of spiritually remembering who you really are. And once you realize who you are, you're connected with the whole, then you feel like, and you sense like, I'm home. That's why have you noticed sometimes, some of you, when you do go to deep meditation, you go, that is the weirdest thing. I haven't moved, I haven't gone anywhere physically, but I just feel like there's part of me like, I'm in my spiritual home. You notice that? Even if you can experience that for 2.5 to 3 minutes, which is the time we have our silence, that's worth it. You know why? Because as you keep doing the meditation over and over again, that amount of time keeps extending. And then when you come back to your body and go to your everyday life, you are able to retain that, and it changes the way you talk, the way you act, the way you feel, the way you think, and the way you move. That's it. Shall we meditate? All right. I hope that gave you something. Let's say something. Shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, we humbly ask for your blessings. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you for your blessings. Of course, personally to my teacher, Master Choa Sui Mahaguji Mei, thank you. Thank you for being patient with me and teaching me all these things so that I can share them to all these people here. In full faith, so be it. All right, you guys ready? Based on the feedback we had this morning, people seem to like having music, so I'll try. Let's try. Okay, let's start it off again. Okay, you guys ready? Just close your eyes. Inhale, exhale slowly. Take your left hand, tap the center of your chest, that's your heart center. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Open your hands in blessing. First, imagine the people you love in your life. If you have a lot of them, line them up in front of you. Feel the love in your heart. Express yourself as a being of love. And pour that love out of your heart, out of your hands, and feel all these people you love. And just say, from my heart to yours, I shower you with love and much affection, with no expectations at all, but just to love you. Smile, and just fill them with love, unconditional love, expecting nothing in return. Can you feel that? Yet you could feel the feedback of love coming from them. Just fill them with love. Now be aware of your crown, the top of your head. Imagine golden light from your crown pouring down through your hands to this people, all these people you love. Fill them with lots and lots of golden light. Just say, may you be blessed with inner peace. May you be blessed with divine love. Now saturate them with golden light. Now we'll share this love not just with one person but the entire earth. So imagine all your loved ones as part of billions and trillions of people and beings in the world. Just say, our hearts are one. Now imagine beautiful pink light from all our hearts pouring out of our hands, filling the entire earth. And we will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Just be still. Just pour that love to the entire earth first. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. To whoever I've hurt, in however I've hurt you, I'm very sorry. I've learned from my mistakes. I humbly ask for your forgiveness. And I forgive myself. To all who have hurt me, we are all children of God. We are all growing and evolving. And evolution involves time, process, and lots of mistakes. I've learned from mine, so can you. To all who have hurt me in any way, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace. I release you. May you be blessed with inner healing, inner peace, and may you also learn from your own mistakes. God bless you. I release you. So be it. Take a deep breath and release them out of your life. Now, so be it. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's think of all the people right now who are having difficult times in their life. A lot have been affected by their health. A lot of them are affected their finances, their relationships, even their mindset. Visualize all of them. Visualize their lives improving, blessing them with a new hope and a new faith and a better tomorrow. With God, all is possible. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the ignorance of the soul of its true nature, a being of light. So flood the world with so much beautiful pink light, awakening the love within them, which will awaken their crown and awaken their realization they're a being of light, and that we're all interconnected. So be it. And where there is sadness, let me sow tremendous amount of joy. Just say our hearts are one, our souls are one. And in this oneness, let's bless the world with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. Can you feel your heart expanding? Good. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. Again, be aware of your heart. Inhale, lift the loving energy from your heart to your crown. Exhale. Again, one more time, be aware of your heart. Inhale the love. Lift it to the crown. Exhale. And stay there. I just say our crowns are one, our souls are one. And in this oneness, we project golden light from our crowns through our hands and flood the entire earth. From the heart of all loving God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Let all be blessed, so be it. Can you feel that? Can you feel your crown expanding? Some of you feel a slight pressure, a slight tingling. Just let that golden light flow through us. Let all be blessed, so be it. Now be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown. Gently take a deep breath. And gently exhale even more beautiful golden light out of our hands to the earth. Again, be aware of the heart, your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale that beautiful golden light pouring out of our hands and filling the earth. And gently, one more time, inhale. And pour that love out of your hands in the form of beautiful golden light. From the center of the heart of all loving God, may every person, every being on earth, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all beings in all dimensions, above and below, in every direction, be blessed with unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, with inner healing. So be it. May they be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. Let that river of golden light coming out of us just wash away their pain, their sorrow, and their suffering. That God's unconditional love fill everyone. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. Just let that golden light keep pouring through us. Just let it flow from the center of the heart of God through my soul, through my entire being. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. And at this time, for many, let there be physical healing and financial healing also. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Just say, we are one. Our souls are one, our spirits are one, and in this oneness, we offer ourselves as vessels and channels to bring God's unconditional love to every person, every being on earth now. So be it. So be it. What an honor. Thank you. May all be blessed. May all be healed. Bless your family, your friends, your loved ones. If you know anyone who's sick, bless them with inner healing and physical healing. Bless all the caregivers, the doctors, the nurses, the frontliners, everyone, with healing energy and divine protection. So be it. Let all be blessed. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Now lower your hands. Maintain your stillness. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Now imagine a beautiful golden flame floating above your crown. Feel the love within your heart. Send the stream of love from your heart up to the center of your head, up to your crown, past your crown, higher, and into that beautiful golden flame. And stay there. Your entire awareness and consciousness are now inside the beautiful golden flame. Stay there. Just be still. Enjoy that golden light. Just be still. the soul are swimming in an ocean of love. That love is now permeating your entire being. You are love. Unconditional love to all beings, so be it. Just be still. Enjoy. Now that beautiful golden flame is now descending into your crown, into the center of your head, to your throat, and settling in your heart. Let that loving energy from that beautiful golden flame burst into your entire system. Fill your entire being with that unconditional love. Let it permeate to every particle of your being now. Just be still and enjoy. Silently say, I am that, a being of divine love. So it is. Just be still. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your state of loving kindness within you. Raise your hands in blessing again. Now imagine the people in your life again that you love, your family, your friends. Fill them with this unconditional love. May all of them be blessed with joy and with happiness, with love and with sweetness. Fill every person, every being with peace, with love, with compassion and kindness. So be it. Let that loving energy permeate to every person, every being on earth now. So be it. Let that loving energy radiate from us to every person, every being. Let it fill the entire earth. So be it. I am love. Just say it. I am love. I am an expression of God's unconditional love. I am that. It is. So it is. So it is. So it is. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. We thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you. Of course, personally, to my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui Mahaguju Mailing, thank you. To the angels of love, thank you. In full faith, so be it. All right, you can slowly open your eyes, if you can. Okay, just enjoy it. It's nice. You guys good? You guys enjoy? All right, so I hope you enjoyed that blissful meditation. See, I'm not always a bulldozer. I can be practicing that loving energy side sometime. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the meditation, and the next one coming up, of course, you know, it's what day is today? Jeez, spacing out. Wednesday. Wednesday, 10 a.m., 6 p.m., same thing. And of course, Friday is Deep Emotional Healing Day. And just a lot of you who are in the Deep Emotional Healing and Transformation program, the 4-week and the 9-week, make sure you're practicing. There's lots of energy flowing, and we're going to go deeper. All right? And I think that's it. I don't know. After that meditation, I'm going to like, so, okay. Namaste, everyone. I think might be a good idea to sign off. I'm acting a little silly here. I'm not used to this type of energy. I'm used to going, and now I'm going like, so namaste, everyone. You all take care. Thank you for your feedback. You know, let us know how you feel. If you don't like it, if you said, it was too cheesy, then next time I'll pick Star Wars or something. Who knows? Okay, Atma means the soul. Namaste to everyone. We will see you next time. Take care and live super energized.